Bienvenidos a Soy Violento, Soy Macabro Podcast. Yo soy Ali.
Y yo soy Dee.
Y hoy Dee nos va a contar de un caso que sucedió en Chicago, Illinois.
In May 2013, Jose Reyes Ramos seemed to vanish without a trace. His family searched tirelessly, hanging flyers around Chicago and calling everyone they knew, but no one had seen him. What made his disappearance even more unsettling was a single cryptic text that Jose had just sent before vanishing. One word that left loved ones shaken and investigators puzzled. This is a tragic case of Jose Reyes Ramos.
Advertencia: la información de este caso puede ser desencadenante para algunos. Tenga en cuenta que algunos de estos casos pueden involucrar menores de edad, abuso, violación o violencia. Escuchen con precaución.
Warning: the information on this case can be triggering to some. Please be advised that some of these cases may involve children, abuse, rape, and violence. Listen with caution.
Tratar de llamar a los amigos que tenemos en otros estados, a ver si a lo mejor se fue para allá. No pudimos conseguir nada. Entonces, cuando empieza lo más preocupante,
fue entonces cuando toda la familia pues se puso a repartir volantes y a preguntarle a los amigos, y luego pues fue una noticia muy grande porque pues tenemos muchos conocidos, ¿verdad? Y todos estaban pendientes por si miraban a José por ahí.
On May 25th, 2013, Jorge Moncade Ramos walked into Chicago Police Department to report his brother missing. For 4 days, he hadn't heard a word from 29-year-old Jose Reyes Ramos. Jorge was checking on his brother's home, reaching out to relatives in other states and other cities, and asked friends if they'd seen him. But there was no trace of Jose. Family and friends had begun plastering flyers across the city, yet no one came forward with answers. Then came the most chilling detail. On May 21st, Jose sent his brother a single cryptic text message. It said only one word, and it was muerte. He originally thought that this message was kind of like a joke. He didn't really understood why his brother would send something like that, but he figured, oh, it's some silly thing. He'll probably tell me something about it later. Like, he didn't really think much about it. But
Sorry, just to make sure, that message was sent after.
no, it was sent the day he went missing. So
Okay,
that was
okay,
the
got it.
last message he ever received from his brother. The only thing is that when he originally got the message, he just assumed that it was something silly, something funny, like that he was going to tell him the next day when they saw each other at work or something.
Okay.
He didn't realize that that was the last message he would receive from his brother.
So sad.
I know. The police were baffled. Why would Jose suddenly vanish? And what was the meaning behind the ominous message? Also, to clarify, this message was sent and police officers went along and searched through records to see if he had gone to like other cities through Greyhounds, checked flying records, did everything they could to find any information on Jose, but nothing came up. Jose Reyes Ramos was born in 1984 in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. The eldest of 4 children, he took the responsibility as a father figure from a young age because his dad abandoned them when they were very little. He carried the responsibility far beyond his years. Jose stepped up as a caretaker, raising his younger siblings, who came to see him as a father figure and more than just a brother. In 2008, Jose immigrated to Chicago, Illinois to live with his brother Jorge. The two found work in construction and started pulling different errands within construction, and he became very overall hands-on and started mastering the craft. So in a short time, he went from working as a person in construction to owning his own building and fixing up apartment complexes and like looking for jobs and hiring other people to work with him. So he was like building his own business in the US. They ended up raising enough money to support their mother back home, as well as their other brother and their sister. Their long-term goal was to actually eventually bring their mother to the US and have her live in the US to take care of her. Jose quickly became skilled in various aspects of construction, and he was very dedicated and very responsible when it came to his job. Jorge, on the other hand, began dating a young girl by the name of Daisy. Daisy was a teenage mom, so she had already previously had a child when they had met. According to Jorge, they had met in a laundromat and sparked a conversation there, and eventually traded numbers and started dating. Within a few months, Daisy and Jorge learned that they were going to expect a baby. But what began as a hopeful chapter turned into a turbulent relationship. Their relationship became increasingly toxic and ultimately ending into a breakup. Jorge and Daisy eventually only had 2 children within this relationship. One child that was 2 years old and another one that was 1. And then Daisy's previous child, which Jorge took the role as a father figure for the child. By this time, Daisy and Jorge were trying to navigate the life of co-parent. Their relationship, however, just ended really badly. So Jorge's brother Jose stepped in and tried to ease the tension between them and started acting as a mediator between his brother and Daisy. Over time, Jose and Daisy developed a close bond. Court documents stated that they exchanged frequent text messages and phone calls that somehow started to hint that Jose and Daisy were flirting with one another, and it started to become very romantic. Jose eventually took a parental role to Daisy's children, treating them as if they were their own. He believed that he can, raise Jorge's children and Daisy's other child as a stepfather. So he was willing to step up for Jorge's children.
Yeah, for his nieces and nephews.
Yeah, and they saw Jorge. They saw Jose a lot more than they saw Jorge. So they eventually really enjoyed him as a father figure in their life. This shift caused a strain within the brothers.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
And investigators came to believe that maybe the distance between both brothers is what caused Jorge to possibly be the suspect in Jose's disappearance. They assumed that jealousy was the reason that maybe he made his brother disappear. But Jorge denied having anything to do with his brother's disappearance. He admitted that the relationship between Jose and Daisy had caused conflict within the relationship, but instead he insisted that he would never harm his brother. Jorge pointed to detectives towards Daisy. In an interview with ABC Chicago News, he explained that, quote, Daisy threatened me and my brother many times, and she told me she would kill me and my brothers in Honduras. At the time that Jose went missing, Daisy was living with her parents at their home. Mind you, she was a teenage mom, so she had a lot of help with her from her parents and her brother. So she lived at home with them. Investigators confirmed that the final message that Jose had sent his brother pinged close to cell phone towers near Daisy's home. So detectives automatically started to shift their attention to Daisy. When detectives visited Daisy's home, her mother answered the door. She told detectives that Daisy had left her children behind and she had no idea where her daughter was. Detectives explained the urgency of the investigation and that they needed to speak with her. While having this conversation, they heard the children in the back, playing and crying. So they knew that the mom was, telling the truth, that she had no idea where Daisy was. And even in her mother's face, they realized that she had no idea what was going on. Months later, in August 2013, Daisy resurfaced. She contacted Chicago detectives and told them she had moved to New Jersey with her new boyfriend, 22-year-old Milton Miranda. When they asked about Jose, Daisy said that she hadn't seen or spoken to him since late May. She explained that much of her summer she spent traveling back and forth from New Jersey to Chicago in Greyhound buses to move to New Jersey. They asked her where she had met Milton, and she then explained that she had met him online, and around the same time that she was talking to Jose, she was talking to Milton as well. So she was kind of dating both of them at the same time. She also mentioned that she had moved to New Jersey to live with Milton. She mentioned that her boyfriend had never been to Chicago, so she automatically just met him in New Jersey and moved to New Jersey shortly after they started dating. They also wanted to look into Daisy, and detectives began to ask her that once she was back in Chicago, if she could get in contact with them in order to further the interview process of the investigation. On August 10th, Daisy returned and agreed to speak with detectives again. She told them that on the night that Jose disappeared, he had came to her parents' house. And according to her account, they went out for a walk. And within distance of her home, 4 unidentified men forced them into a van. Daisy claimed that the men allegedly were connected to a South American drug gang and took them to the wooded areas near her home and covered her eyes and just pushed her in the van and took her to that location. She says that Jose was killed in front of her and his body was dismembered and placed into bags. Daisy stated that she had managed to escape but was afraid to tell the police because of the gang that was related to the crime. Yeah, I know.
Oh, that was intense. That was a lot.
Yeah. However, investigators were very doubtful of her story, especially because she hadn't mentioned any of this before. She said that she hadn't seen Jose that day. She had mentioned that, she wasn't in contact with him and she didn't know what happened to him. So it felt very, very weird that she decided to say that this is what happened the night that Jose went missing. However, detectives began to pursue the testimony and sent a search team and a K-9 unit to comb through the area she described. However, no evidence was found in those wooded areas. Detectives decided to look further into Daisy and started to retrieve Greyhound bus records, and they determined that they had seen 2 tickets registered to Daisy and Milton's name days after Jose had gone missing. They knew that Daisy was lying about what she knew about Jose's disappearance. In early October 2013, Daisy contacted Chicago Police Department once again. This time, she admitted that she had lied the first time about Jose's disappearance. She told detectives that she hadn't been able to sleep nights that she had told them the story about the abduction. She wanted to come clean. She also explained that her relationship with Milton had ended and that she wanted to come clear and say the truth. According to Daisy, she had been involved with both Jose and Milton at the same time. during one of Milton's visits to Chicago, he discovered the romantic messages between Daisy and Jose. Milton became furious, accusing Daisy of disrespecting him, and in response, Daisy insisted that she loved Milton and not Jose. To prove it, she said that she would invite Jose over, giving Milton the opportunity to confront him. Assistant prosecutor Jennifer Bagley later told Snap producers that Daisy tried to minimize her own role in the crime. She was putting all the blame on her responsibility to Milton. On May 21st, 2013, the night that Jose disappeared, Daisy had asked her family to leave the house because she was going to meet with Jose in her home. When Jose arrived, Daisy led Jose into her room, and according to court records, she told investigators that Milton suddenly burst out of the door when he saw Daisy undress herself in front of Jose. He bursted through the door with a metal pipe and started hitting Jose over the head. He then grabbed a kitchen knife and fatally slit Jose's throat.
Oh.
Some reports went further as stating that Jose was decapitated during this attack. Afterwards, Daisy called her father, 52-year-old Salvador Gutierrez. By that time, her mother, her brother, had unexpectedly returned to the home. Daisy pulled her father into her bedroom and showed him what had happened. During this conversation, she had told her father that Jose had been abusing her and Milton had intervened. That night, Salvador spent nearly 3 hours digging a hole in the backyard. He buried Jose's body beneath his wife's garden bed. The following day, Salvador purchased Greyhound tickets for both Daisy and Milton, sending them off to New Jersey and telling them never to return. At first, Daisy continued to insist that she had not known what Milton's plan was during this whole interview. But during further questioning, she admitted the truth. According to court documents, she confessed and said, quote, "Okay, yes, I knew the only way to get Jose out of my life was to get rid of him. So I knew that Milton was going to pop out of the closet and stab him." On October 5th...
She just kept spinning it and spinning the story.
Yeah. Like, at some point...
Like, why would you undress?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why was she... Quería enojar al otro.
Yeah. She knew that the only way that he was going to get mad and jealous was if she was going to, like, lure him with, sexual advances.
Girl, just break up with him. Be like,
exactly.
We're done.
Exactly. But her whole theory was like, oh no, like, this is gonna solve all my problems.
Death is the only answer.
Which is dumb. But at the same time, she was a teenage girl. During this time, she was 19 years old.
I was gonna ask you how old she was.
Yeah, during this whole time, she was 19 years old. She really wasn't thinking. And all she really, cared about was men's attention. And at this point in time, it was Milton's attention. So it's obvious that she wasn't thinking. She wasn't thinking clearly. She wasn't thinking of the consequences. She wasn't thinking of her father, her mother, her brother, or even her children, or herself. She just wanted to get rid of Jose. And this was her way of getting rid of him.
Tanto que le ayudó el muchacho.
I know. He was helping her. He didn't have to.
Right.
But he did it. He stepped up. He was a father figure. He was a mediator. He was trying to solve all her problems. And she didn't want that. And her only way was, he needs to die. And it's like, no, there's other ways to get that result. On October 5th, 2013, detectives returned to the Gutierrez home In the backyard, they unearthed black garbage bags containing Jose's decomposed body. Neighbors later recall reporting foul smell coming from the property in the days following Jose's disappearance. 2 days later, Daisy Gutierrez, then 19 years old, was charged with first-degree murder. Her father, Salvador, was charged with concealing a homicide death. A Cook County judge set Daisy's bail at $2 million, and her father at $500,000. Meanwhile, Milton Miranda was tracked down in Montroston, New Jersey. At the time, he faced charges unrelated to Jose's case, but was later extradited to Chicago, where he formerly faced charges for first-degree murder. In April of 2016, Daisy reached a plea deal to testify against Milton. She pleaded guilty to dismembering a body and was sentenced to 16 years in prison. After serving only 8 years, she was released in June 2021. Her father, Salvador, went to trial. He was found guilty of dismembering a human body and concealing a homicidal death, and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. He too served only 8 years before being released on February 2021. Milton Miranda Portillo pleaded guilty to first-degree murder. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison and still isn't eligible for parole until 2043. Jose Reyes Ramos' story is tragically not only because of how his life ended, but because of the man he was. From an early age, he carried the weight of caring for his siblings, later working tirelessly in Chicago to support his family in Honduras. He was hardworking, compassionate, and deeply devoted to those he loved. While we know now that no sentence will ever bring Jose back, we can only hope his family finds some sort of peace knowing that justice was served. This is the tragic case of Jose Reyes Ramos.
Pienso que como la sentencia de ella es como muy poquito para nosotros.
Yo pienso que José debería de ser recordado, para mí en lo personal, como ese muchacho humilde y callado, ¿verdad? Como ese tío cariñoso, como ese muchacho dedicado a la familia, a ayudar a los suyos a salir adelante. Así quiero que lo recordemos, como ese muchacho que trabajaba para ayudar a los suyos.
Dejó algo bonito porque no tenía problemas, le hablaba a todo el mundo. Todos los planes que teníamos entre familia ya no se cumplieron porque ya...
And that was the case for this week. Again, our hearts go out to Jose's family. I know that currently, as of when I was doing research for this case, Jorge had took custody of his children and his stepchild ended up staying, I guess, with his mother, his ex-mother-in-law.
Ex-mother-in-law.
Yeah, but he's been taking care of his children and, is tragically mourning the life of his brother. Based on a lot of the interviews that I had seen, he was very loved by his community and his loved ones, and he had a lot of family in different cities around Illinois, as well as other states surrounding Illinois and Chicago. And he was just very loved and cared for and very cherished. And even like people that he worked with, he made a very big impact with everybody he let come into his life. So to have his life tragically end the way that it did, it really hurts, and it really sucks to see.
Tragic.
Yeah, it sucks to see such a good person be murdered and tragically lose his life the way he did. And it wasn't because he was a bad person or because
he sounded like a very sweet,
bad.
caring person.
Yeah, I mean, he cared about her. He loved her, and he was very, involved with her and her family even. So it's like, for me, it almost makes no sense of what happened. And I don't think it'll ever make any sense for me of why things like this happen. But
Right.
hopefully his family is receiving some sort of peace, that, you know, his brother has a proper burial place that they can visit him. And hopefully with the sentencing, even though it doesn't bring him back, at least they can say they served their time and we can put that behind us, you know. But yeah, that was the case for this week. If you have any comments regarding this case or any details regarding this case, please let us know. We would love to hear about it or talk with you about it. Again, we want to open, you know, the conversation to you. What do you think about this case? What are your thoughts about it? I know it's a case that happened a little while ago, but you know, things like this happen more than we would like to admit. But we would love to know what you think, what you have to say, and you can leave us comments, direct messages, all those fun things on our social media platforms. We have X, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, all those good things. You can just follow us at SVSM_podcast, or you can go on Facebook and type in Servants My Capital Podcast, and you can find us there. Our comment sections are open. If you want to see the video portion of this episode, it's on YouTube. So you can go on YouTube and type in Servants My Capital Podcast, type that in there, and our podcast should pop up. Also, if you type in SVSM_podcast, it should also pop up. So it's pretty easy. Just type that in the search bar and it should pop up. Again, give us some time. It will be uploaded.
Give me some time, guys. I'm not feeling that great today, so
yeah,
it'll be up soon.
But like, again, it's only me and her. It's only me and her doing the research, the editing, all of the things. So It takes some time.
If somebody wants to come and work for us for free,
we'll give you money for coffee. That's the biggest.
You'll have great friendship. That's what you'll get from us.
True. And I'll let you take care of my cats that I need somebody to take care of because they're driving me insane. But yeah, we will pay you with coffee if you want to edit our podcast in general. Please and thank you. But yeah, like I said, we would love to hear from you. Leave us a comment, subscribe, like, you know, do all those shindig things.
Send us some coffee.
Ooh, send us some coffee. We will accept coffee.
Yes.
With pride. I know that we had like a little thing where it says, "Oh, you can give us coffee, and you can like donate money to give us coffee." I don't think I ever posted that link ever again. Maybe I should look for it. But
I forgot about that.
I completely forgot. Like, usually, you know, my brain is working on 300 billion things at a time, so it slips.
Yeah. Talking about coffee, 85 degrees. You've been to that bakery?
Yes.
85 degrees. The coffee, the pumpkin one.
Ooh, I haven't had that pumpkin yet.
The iced one, the iced pumpkin latte, algo se llama. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not like sweet. It's like.
It's more coffee flavored.
It tastes really good. Yo lo pido sin whipped cream because they add whipped cream, and it was like, no.
It tasted good. The coffee. Well, I haven't been there, but maybe tomorrow I can go.
Yeah, they have a matcha pumpkin one too.
Ooh, that sounds
I want to
good.
try that one.
I've never had it.
So, just in case, guys, you guys want to taste, some other coffee places.
Also, Coffee Bean has their pumpkin stuff. I don't know. Have you had it yet?
No, not yet.
I have been trying. Their Americano is my go-to. I really love their dry iced Americano. But their cold brew is actually really good too. So get those. I didn't like Dunkin's. Pumpkin drink. But maybe I'm ordering it wrong, or maybe I got the wrong one. But I didn't really like it.
Yeah, it's just like they're sweet. Like the Starbucks one, I feel like it's a little bit on the sweet side.
Yeah, no,
like,
I don't like it.
I'm like, I need more coffee.
Where's the coffee in this? I also went to Verve Coffee, which is a local coffee shop in LA, and they have a pumpkin pie latte. That one
Ooh.
tasted a lot like pumpkin pie. Not pumpkin like pumpkin spice, but it tasted like pumpkin pie, which was interesting. But it was pretty good. So if you guys live in LA and you guys want to try local coffee, very visitor. I'm trying to look for more local coffee shops that I can try their coffee, because a girl needs coffee to survive.
Especially these next 2-3 months with like the pumpkin. Like,
yes. It's my favorite time of the year. Please and thank you.
By the end of like October, we're
Done.
We're done with pumpkin.
Give me the peppermint.
Right? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, the peppermint, the chocolate bars. Oh
my god, I love those. Those are my favorites. Like what's the peppermint bark?
Yes. Oh,
I love it.
God. I need to be really careful when I buy like the boxes from like Target or somewhere, because I could just go at it, and I'm like,
I know. I know.
If you guys want to make me happy, just buy me one of those boxes and coffee.
Writing it down.
I'm a simple girly.
I'm a simple girl who just wants coffee and chocolate.
Right? And an extra big bag of hot Cheetos. Occasionally some flowers, please.
Some flowers. But like you have to describe which Cheeto bag do you like.
Oh, the black ones.
Yeah, because that's the important detail right there. It's the black bag.
Yeah, if you buy me like the regular bag, I'm gonna close the door on you.
She's gonna be like,
sorry.
Fine, I'll give it to my brother, but it's not what I wanted.
Not what I wanted, so just leave.
I'm trying to think which one's my favorite. Because like I would say like the regular bag of Cheetos, it's okay. I don't really like the hot ones that you like, because those are fucking burning my mouth. But I mean, I could handle it, but I still am just like, ooh. I think mine might have to be the ruffle ones. The ruffle with cheese. I don't know if you've had those.
Those are so good.
Yeah, or the Funyuns. I fuck Funyuns.
Like the regular Funyuns or those?
No. The flaming hot Funyuns.
The flaming hot. Yeah, those are so good. Yeah, those are good.
Swanee got me addicted to those too. And also really she got me addicted to, which one's the other one? I forgot. There's a third one, but I blame Swanee for my flaming hot addiction.
I mean, it's because they're so good.
Leave us a comment which was your hot Cheeto. But yeah, also there's a controversy that some people don't like cheese with their hot Cheetos. Like, you know, like what is it, like the nacho cheese? Yeah, I'm trying to remember who was it that didn't like that. But one of my friends was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I was like, what is wrong with you? It's hot Cheetos with cheese. It's like nachos, but better.
I want some now.
Ooh, yeah. I remember going to your house for your birthday, and you had that, and I was like, yeah.
I need to go get that weekend then.
Ooh, yeah. But again,
and a very ice Coke.
Ooh, yeah, a nice cold Coke. Also, if you're listening to this on Saturday, it should be National Cup Day for 7-Eleven. So you can take a an inch diameter cup or vessel or whatever to 7-Eleven to get a I think a $6.99 Slurpee. I'm not sure. I can't verify that. But if you want to do that, go ahead. But yeah, sending all the promos. But yeah, again, if you want to talk about anything and everything, we are open to talk about those things. But yeah,
we can be your weird friends.
We can, especially if we want to talk about food, tiki drinks, Halloween, Christmas for you. Yeah. I'll tune into Christmas too.
Yeah, you will.
And other things. We are here for you. We're here. We're your best friends.
Yeah. You need a shoulder to cry on? We're here.
We're here.
You need some chisme? We're here.
You want to share some chisme?
You want to share chisme? We're definitely here.
I really enjoy chisme, especially when it's like chisme from other people. I'm like, yes.
Oh yeah. And Halloween is like around the corner.
Yes, it is.
It's like
literally a hop and a skip away. I'm scared.
It's going by so fast.
We still have yet not narrowed it down, lady.
We're going to talk about it after it's recording. So, bye, everyone.
I forgot to include the last part of my outro, which is
let you finish.
If you want to listen to the 153 episodes that we have, which again, it's a lot. We just realized that it's a lot of episodes that we've recorded. But if you want to listen to the 153 episodes that we have, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you stream podcasts. Just type in Sobrang Macabro Podcast, and our whole discography should
catalog.
Again, our whole catalog should be there again.
I think we're gonna quit the podcasting thing, and we're just gonna go straight into making our own band. Yeah.
You know what? I play a mean tambourine, young lady. But,
I play a mean the little triangle thing. Oh, that's maracas.
But yes, if you want to listen to the rest of our podcast episodes, our whole catalog should be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you stream podcasts. And if it's not there, let us know where you need us to send our podcast to, and we will go ahead and do that for you. Just let us know. But yeah, that's about it, right?
That is it. Yes. Have a great weekend. It's getting a little bit cooler over here, so
God. I know it's getting a little bit colder now.
It stays that way.
It's
66 right now.
Over here. God, that's so good. I think it's 71 here, so it's still not as cold as you.
Stay that way.
But yes,
please.
Thursday was the first day that I wore a sweater the whole day, which was the best feeling in the world.
Right?
I was like, yes, I'm gonna wear a sweater.
Thank you.
And then today I was just like, I don't want to wear a sweater.
Girl, for work on Wednesday, when I got up, it was cloudy. So I was like, yes, I get to wear my longer skirt, my knee-high boots, and I'm like all excited to go. Yeah, and I'm excited to go to work. And then by 12, the sun was out, and I was like burning with my boots. I was like,
I know.
Really?
Today,
I was melting.
Today I took the girls to go get their groom today. It was cloudy. It was gloomy. It was cold. I loved it. By the time 10 o'clock a.m. turned around, it was hot. It was hot. And I was like, fucking hate this. Anyways.
But it'll start getting cooler.
Praying for colder weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know. What are you excited for this weekend? Any upcoming movies that you're watching? Any upcoming shows that you're watching? Anything. Let us know. Leave us a comment. We would love to talk to you about it. But yeah. Anything else before we head out?
Nos vemos la próxima semana.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Adios.